Hey guys, this is Sam the Community Gardener. So today my plan is to take this beautiful wandering Jew plant, and they call it a wandering Jew because some people use it as a ground cover and it actually spreads. It is a perennial, has very beautiful purple foliage, and that's one of the reasons why I love it. And what I'm going to do with it today is I'm going to take it out of this beautiful pot here, and I actually want to put it in the ground near my mailbox. So I'll come back to you later as I start to do that. But this particular plant, the wandering Jew, it origins from eastern part of Mexico and probably in some other parts of Central and South America. But it will grow here in central Georgia as well as all the way to the southernmost tip of Florida. It grows. So today, like I said, we're going to remove it from this pot and we're going to place it near the mailbox, and hopefully, I don't know if it will do any more this year. It should, but surely next year it will have taken root very well, and it should do very well. So y'all join me as I go ahead and start doing what I need to do. I think the first thing I need to do is kind of loosen the soil up in this pot, just to see some of the foliage has already fallen off, but I'm going to loosen it up from this side where there aren't any plants growing, and see if I can get it up by the roots, and like I said, take it out and place it in an area near my mailbox. So just bear with me here. I'm going to try to make sure that I don't destroy or damage any of the roots, because sometimes when you damage the roots of any plant, it has a really hard time bouncing back, and I don't know exactly how deep this is, so we're going to try to use our hand. Y'all can feel the roots. They're quite deep down into the soil. I just want to loosen it up if I can with this little hand trowel, and really kind of nervous about coming to this side where the plant is actually growing from. I kind of want to get it up from the other side. Okay, here we go. Here's the first one. I'll just get under the roots here. Okay, here's the first clump here. It's a very beautiful plant. Just look at the purple foliage, and like I said, we're going to take this out of this pot and we're going to place it out near our mailbox, and hopefully next year it'll start really spreading and become a very beautiful ground cover near the mailbox. So yeah guys, this is what we're doing today. We're just trying to keep from damaging any of the roots. I hope I'm not. Okay, here we go. Let's see if we can do it with our hands now. I'll get under here and see if I can't. Don't want to just pull them out separately if they're clumped together. Okay, here they are, guys. Let me just hold it up by the roots. Okay, so see, this is what we have right now. It's 2 or 3 different plants, but like I said, it's going to spread. Hopefully next year it'll be in a different place out by the mailbox and giving us its very beautiful purple foliage. And if you look really, really close, you might see a little small flower. They do flower as well. Look at that, if you can see that. It's a beautiful little pinkish, purplish flower. I'm hopeful that we'll get quite a lot of that by next year. So guys, stay with me. And this pot, this very beautiful clay pot, beautiful. What I'm going to do with this pot is, I have about a 4.5 foot snake plant inside. I want to repot it, and I'll do that later on today. And that's why we're kind of taking these out of this pot, and we're going to replace them, like I said, around the mailbox. So guys, stay with me. I'm Sam the Community Gardener. I'll be back with you as we replace these. So stay with me and stay green. I'll see you soon, guys. Hey guys, so we're back, and as I told you earlier, we were going to take these beautiful purple foliaged wandering Jew plants and put them out by the mailbox. But before we start to place them by the mailbox, I want to actually augment this native soil here that's nothing has grown on it but grass over the past 30 or 40 years. So what I'd like to do now is I want to take some of this potting mix. It's made by Miracle Grow. It has a type of fertilizer already within it, and it feeds the plant. It says feeds up to 6 months, more blooming for more color. So we're not worrying about that right now. Basically what we want to do now is make sure that we get it in the ground. And as you can see, this is all the grass that I took from around the mailbox here. I may put some of it back in the front there because I'll need it there. I'm going to plant these kind of behind the mailbox because as I said, they're wandering plants and it'll probably wander out onto the curb or into the street, which I don't want. I'd much rather wander back this way. So guys, bear with me. We're going to open this Miracle Grow now, and we're going to, like I said, we're going to augment this native soil. And matter of fact, I'm just going to pour some out here. Just pour a lot of it in. I'm going to mix it in, actually. That should be enough. It already has perlite in it, so that's going to keep it draining well. But what I want to do now is just really mix it in with the native soil, if I can, because I think that it will need the native soil, but also I wanted to get some kind of fertilizer over the next, few weeks or months as it starts to grow or start to dry out, maybe even. I'm not sure yet, but I think that we'll be fine. I wanted to do that. You all saw the beautiful clay pot that I have that I am planning to use to put my snake plant in, which I'll take you guys on that journey with me as well. But right now, we just kind of want to augment the native soil here with this Miracle Grow. I use this Miracle Grow quite often. It says it grows plants twice as big. Haven't experienced that yet, but I think it does do a good job. It gives you the directions. By Miracle Grow, grows plants twice as big. It just gives you the directions and what size pot to use if you're putting them in a pot and that kind of thing. So yeah guys, this is what we're doing today. And like I said, right now I'm just augmenting the native soil so that there will be some type of fertilizer within the soil when I put these new plants down. I think that's mixed in pretty good. So let's see now. I want them behind the mailbox. I don't want them leaning out toward the street. So let's start with this tiny one here. Place it right here. Place soil around it. And we're going to come back probably and give it a bit of water. Let's do another one right behind that one. And like I said, this is a wandering plant, so it will wander to really out from the original plants. It's a wandering plant. We need to make sure it's deep enough and get all the roots under the soil, and hopefully this is going to be fine, everybody. Let's do another one. I'm actually kind of breaking them apart, and hopefully it's not doing any real damage to the roots. Still has a great piece of the root system on here. I did break this one off, but I want to place this one maybe just a little over from that last one. We'll put it in the ground and make sure that the roots are all covered, and we're very hopeful that they will do very well. And this is the last one I have. I'm just going to move around here. You can still see what's going on here, but I do want to put this last one right up here. Make sure, and this soil is kind of what this plant needs. It's kind of sandy, but like I said, we've augmented it, so we're very hopeful. And I want to press them down just a little bit, just so they'll, if we get a heavy rain, they won't wash out. Okay guys, so we've just removed some wandering Jew plants from the pot to behind the mailbox here in the yard, and we've used, like I said, some of this potting mix, this Miracle Grow, and we're very hopeful that in the weeks to come it will continue to grow. I thought it was dead at one point in the pot. It just completely disappeared, and I realized that it is a perennial, which means that it will come back each year. even though it'll die completely back, it will come back each year. And also it spreads. So I'm hopeful that these 4 plants I've planted will cover this full area here in the days to come. So hey guys, this is Sam the Community Gardener. I'll see you next time in the garden, and stay green everybody.